Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
One Piece episodes 722, 723. Luffy versus Doflamingo.
Yep.
The web is closing in slowly. We now have a ticking clock. Luffy needs to lock in. Will he lock in or will everyone die?
And what will Law say?
What will Law say? Is he gonna give him some kind of emotional thing, or is he gonna give him a strategic thing?
There's only one way to find out.
What's that? How do we find out?
Go to patreon.com/BOLDcast and see our next reaction. Except just kidding. Hopefully it'll be in this, but you never know.
You never know with Dressrosa. Leave a like and subscribe. Let's frickin' go. We go! How is there still city left standing?
Yeah. I guess maybe on the outskirts.
Yeah. Everyone's like, oh, thank God we got away from the war zone. We're
Yeah.
in the corner of the city. Oh my God!
That would suck. It's going so fast.
Just a random giant animals. again.
Yeah. Every once in a while. Just as soon as you forget about them. It's the same everywhere. Like the psychological torture for all these people, like how their friends and family attacking them, and then like just when you think you're finally fine, the cage starts like creeping in closer. Oh,
That's really fucked up.
that is messed up.
What a world!
Yeah, it's just evil.
How could he do such an evil thing? I didn't know he was capable of this.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, alright. What did Law say? Or is Sabo gonna get there to help? That would be sick.
That would be pretty crazy.
Or at least just there to see Luffy pop off.
Shut up.
Did he just call it down from the...
Oh.
Is that what... Hang on. Is that what just happened? He like turns around up toward and then it's like coming down. Unless
ricochets
it...
down or what?
Or he's controlling the strings of the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Or did he just like swing it around and it was just hard to see?
Oh.
Oh! Is Treble gonna tank it?
No.
Gamma Knight, he's irradiating him! Gamma radiation? He's giving him fucking radiation poisoning straight to the heart.
Damn. I was expecting him to like say something to Luffy,
Yeah.
not just like pull off this like epic move.
I'm surprised Luffy went along with it, like with a plan that was like that. It's not really his style to like switch out and let somebody else do the hitting for him. Oh my god! Is this real?
It's not gonna be quite enough though, I bet.
He put up a room the size of the island? Oh, Jesus, almost.
So they wouldn't be able to see and notice that they were in it. That's it. That's pretty crazy.
Fake blood? Oh, then he...
Oh.
He can do that? He switched clothes?
Holy shit.
When did he put his clothes back on? He was just shooting a dead body.
Damn. Lucky he didn't like totally flip over.
I guess then he just switches back into his clothes when he hears the gunshot stop.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Oh, maybe the guy wasn't even dead. He might have just been knocked out.
Damn.
That's so fucking sick. Oh, that's so sick,
I love
dude.
that. I love that.
That's such a cool and interesting and makes sense and not ass-pulley way to use that power. Like, it makes perfect sense that he could do that.
Hell yeah.
That's so cool, man. But how the hell is he gonna make it to this? This isn't how it's all gonna end. Or is it? Like, is this it?
I don't know.
He's like, haha, it's a clone.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But then what the fuck is gonna happen? Oh my god, his arm is like tied.
Just keep beating him up as he's like already so fucked.
Trouble's just standing there.
It sucks to be you.
What? What?
今帰ってきたそいつも俺たちと同じ観念だ。名前はコラス。コラス。あの時、お前痛くもなかった。痛えのはお前の方だったよな。あいつだけは。おい、動けんのか。おい、ロー。 愛してるぜだけはこの俺が
Trouble's just gonna come out of the woodwork here.
Really better not.
I don't trust this at all. I don't trust this at all. It's too good to be true. He's gonna smile.
Yeah, I know.
He's gonna
He's
smile.
like covering his eyes. It's looking suspicious.
Oh, that was so sick. That was crazy. I was not expecting that move.
Me either. That was really
the
good.
idea of switching bodies in clothes is so
sick.
Perfect.
And I also love, like, earlier on in the fight when they did the maneuver where they switched, like, Law and Luffy switched places earlier.
Yeah.
Then it was like, it's not gonna work again, and we, like, blew it, so we can't use it anymore.
But then he fakes his death, so he thinks it's not, so he's not thinking about that. So it ends up working again, which is, it's perfect setup.
It's so good. And it's so good because it wouldn't have worked again. Like, they were right. If they did it again, if Law was still alive, it would never have worked. But Doflamingo was so confident he was dead because he literally killed the other guy. Like, Law wouldn't have survived that if he was there, you know? That was super cool.
That was awesome.
I really like that.
That was like such a clever use of all the elements involved. It was so awesome.
Yeah, that was peak.
And Gamma Knife. The thing is, I don't trust that he's actually taken in gamma radiation.
Yeah, I'm interested to see, like, just something about the way that he's lying.
It seems like he's gonna smile.
It seems like he's gonna smile and be like, fucking got you, and then something's gonna happen.
I think it's like the space on his cheeks. This looks like, you know,
It's
the
ready
first
to, like-
frame in an animation where his mouth turns up at the corners, and then he's like, actually, I'm a clone.
Or something. Like, I can't.
Substitution jutsu. He turns into
Doflamingo
smoke in a log.
is so tricky that I don't trust him. I'm not gonna trust it until he is actually dead / retired.
Kind of shit that would happen with Doflamingo. It's just
Yeah, exactly.
Everything's always too good to be true with him, and then it turns out to be too good to be true.
But there's gotta come a time that it's that, like, you know, like, yeah.
Regardless, that was a crazy good attack, and I want to see what happens next. Leave a like, subscribe, move on to the next one.
ガンマナイフは外傷なく内臓を破壊する医者が言うんだ間違いない
Oh, fucking treble. Luffy, you better stop this fucking guy. Nice.
Or is he somehow gonna force Moncherry to heal him? Now his organs are destroyed.
So I think Law might end up getting him, and Luffy's gonna have to fight Treble.
That is true. That is true. You have clocked him. Just to be a dick.
Wow. Wow.
What a bitch.
Shut up. Ooh. Yeah, Law is in rough shape.
Of course.
Fucking guy.
What
Is
did he do?
Using strings to like help move his body.
That would be pretty crazy.
What do you mean?
First aid?
Oh.
Your inner strings can repair gamma radiation?
Luffy?
Alright, I guess strings can repair gamma radiation.
Magic strings.
That shot goes pretty hard. Are you copying me?
Ooh.
What?
Hockey fight?
Color of the Supreme King?
Oh my god, Trouble was getting blown away.
What? Is this why Law saved him? is happening?
Is it just HAKI? Like the one he was fighting that pointy head guy?
What? This is how they got out of that?
Yeah.
Do we know that's how?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I can't really remember. But Conqueror's HAKI, right?
Mm-hmm. Evil, demonic looking Conqueror's HAKI.
Mm-hmm.
What? A different thing?
Different form of Conqueror's HAKI or something? Or is it a different translation? I can't tell.
Oh. He goes and kills his dad.
私が父親でごめんな。狂気を育み、運命が怒りをこう盤石な夜叉、まさに究極の
Ultimate evil.
Oh my god! Oh my god, he's beating him down.
Hit him again.
I just repaired those organs.
But now what?
When did Treble turn into like some creepy shaman guy who like knows all about like?
Oh. Get out of here.
Why are you so happy about it?
Yeah.
Psycho?
He's just so confident that he's gonna win? Oh. Now he's gonna walk in.
Ah, God.
Frick's sake. Whoa. But now what?
Now what? He now has like a secret, crazy, royal, like celestial dragon demon HAKI thing? Super secret special HAKI? What the fuck? Okay.
I can't tell if it was a weird translation.
I can't tell either.
Because, like, it's like treble, like, he's like, oh, it's the fucking color of the king or
Color of the Supreme King.
Yeah.
They said it multiple times, but this looks similar, like you said, when he was fighting Don Chinjiao, right?
I don't know if it was like exactly the same, but also like Doflamingo's like super evil, so like it could be a style like just he didn't say Conqueror's Haki, but he like said, oh, you have it too when Luffy was fighting him, and we know that Luffy has Conqueror's Haki, and then that wasn't said in this, and we've never heard of this before, so whether
it's actually a new thing or it's just him saying something different, or it's him saying the same thing and for some reason whoever's translating this translated it differently or called it something different, or it's or if it's just a different name for the same thing. We don't know. So people watching on YouTube, hopefully by the time you see this, the patrons will have cleared this up for us in a way that, but we're recording this in advance, so we're not going to know for the next little bit. Sorry, I guess. But maybe we are on like the right page, and it's like, because what I'm getting is, there's Conqueror's Haki, and I also noticed like some of his Haki is like purplish, like there's Luffy's and then there's his, which is like purplish, and purple is like a royal color. It's like it's something that, because it was expensive to dye things in like the Middle Ages or something like that, with the right color. So purple is often a symbol of royalty. So, and I noticed that with like his armament Haki, it's sometimes shown as purple. Like when Luffy like hit him in the face as well, his cheek was like purple.
And whether or not that's just to like distinguish it, so it's not just like black on black, and it's like two different like shades of black.
Anime choice, or if it's a
because we do also know, right, that like Haki, like they don't actually turn like that in real life, do they? Or do they?
I'm not sure at this point. There was like some people said that and gave us that like information that like when they're using armament Haki, it's not actually turning black. But it's an anime choice to do that. But at this point, it's happening. It's so ubiquitous that I actually don't even know what the truth is. And also, there was, when people said that initially, when armament Haki was getting like fully fleshed out and we were learning about it, people said that it was just visual, and then other people were like, "It's not visual. What are you? That's what happens." But then it's like, well, hadn't people used Haki previously, and we never saw anything, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of details about that I think are left kind of ambiguous on purpose.
Either way,
or at least not fully 100% explained, because there's like, it's explained visually and you're supposed to get it, but it's not like acknowledged 100% by the characters. All the time. There's a lot of things with Haki that have been like that historically. But I think in this case, I think they're introducing like a brand of Conqueror's Haki that is slightly different than normal, or slightly more important than normal Conqueror's Haki, because he's like a celestial dragon. Maybe, but Luffy had it too, so I don't. So it could just be like the fact that Luffy has it too. Either there's like a secret lineage thing that they're kind of introducing with Luffy, or it's just Conqueror's Haki, and it's
just a weird translation.
Either a translation or a new, like how in Skypiea or in the Kuja Pirates, like they called different places different things, like because they're in the calm belt, they call it like, I forget what they call it, but they referred to like the normal sea as a different thing because what the sea that they're used to doesn't move. So like they're in the normal sea, and then there's like the moving sea or something like that, or the tidal sea, or I forget exactly what they said. Or in Skypiea they call it like the blue sea when it's just the sea to us. There's like a cultural difference. Maybe there's something like that here where the information that he's getting is sort of, like what my point is there's awareness of that kind of a thing in One Piece already. The only way to really find out is to watch more, but I'm not sure if we're going to get that the full explanation, or if they're seeding that up. But it's very interesting. It's interesting to think about. We're also just afraid of saying the wrong thing, and then people are like mad at us for not understanding something. And also, we want to understand it right because we want to, like, there's going to be with the fight, like, we want to make sure that we're on the same page as the fight, and it feels like we're not, so that's why it's kind of scary, because I don't want to be, like, misinterpreting things right before a big climactic fight moment, because I'm, like, confused about something. I
don't want to be like, oh, it's a new thing, and then everyone's like, you guys are so dumb.
And then we, like, interpret the big moment, like, the big climactic part of the fight wrong because we don't fully understand everything because there's this new thing just kind of thrown in the middle of the fight. I do like how the pacing is solving itself at least at this moment. How, like, I'm a lot more comfortable watching it. It's really fun.
And the fight's really good.
The fight is genuinely popping off and actually so good right now. So I can't wait to see more. Leave a like, subscribe, see you on the next one.